I'm still confused.
That looks gross.
Because it's useless.
No thanks. But it wasn't the case. Stick to the expat, just pluck a local off the street and be like, be my friend, you know. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Georgia.
My name's Justin.
And today we're going to be talking about mistakes we made when we moved to Singapore. Right. There's a few things in hindsight we would have done differently, so we thought we'd share some of those with you today. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and join the family, and do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. It really helps me out and means that more people get to see our videos. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first mistake I think we made is that we focused a lot on making friends with expats.
When it would have been a lot easier and nicer to make friends with the locals, which we now have.
I think as an expat it's quite hard to make friends because the first place you're going to look is for other expats.
Yeah. I think it's just likeness attracts, right?
Of course.
So you look for British people because you automatically have something to talk about.
You'll have something in common, you're all in the same boat. And not saying that it's easy to make friends with locals, because it's not like you can just pluck a local off the street and be like, be my friend, you know, they already have like their circle of friends. But I really do encourage people as much as they can. This is where working for like a Singaporean company is amazing, because you get to really mingle with the locals and learn about their culture.
Another thing is, so I was looking to play football. I probably would have joined the team earlier because I did join a local team. So it was a local Singaporean team. One of the engineers I worked with, actually, he invited me to play for his team, so I did. And then from that, I then joined another Singaporean team. One was predominantly Malay, one was predominantly Chinese. I liked it.
You really enjoyed it,
I really enjoyed it, yeah. Good guys, all of them.
Yeah, even if you can join like a sporting team or some kind of class that has a good mix of locals in, I think that's a really good way to integrate as well.
Definitely.
Instead of like being like, no, I'm going to stick to the expat groups, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like when we first moved to Singapore, we were in holiday mode for so long. And obviously, like, I felt like we had a right to be. Like, for us, it was our first times in Asia. I just feel like for the first few months, we just felt like we're in holiday.
Yes.
Like, it didn't really sink in.
Talking about holiday mode, you sort of think, what does that mean? But it was like, every night we were eating out.
Every single night.
Every night.
Like, I don't remember cooking at home once. And I'm talking like lunch, dinner,
everything. We
were spending an absolute fortune eating out at restaurants all the time. Because we were like, it's fine, we're on holiday, like we'll have a glass of wine every night. This is what
you do,
Yeah, even though you'd gone straight into working as well, but for some reason we were just like, no, we're definitely in holiday mode. I also think that we weren't really eating at hawker centres either, were we?
Not really, no.
Not really, because that was so new to us that like it wasn't our go-to. We were going to like proper restaurants and we were spending so much money. On the topic of spending too much money eating out, another mistake is that we didn't use ShopBack GO. Now, some of you might not know what ShopBack GO is, but if you've been following me for the past few years, you know that I've been talking non-stop about ShopBack and how we use it for literally everything. So ShopBack is essentially a cashback website that gives you cashback whenever you shop online, book flights, hotels. So ShopBack GO is a new feature in the ShopBack app, which allows you to earn real cash back when you spend offline, so in things like restaurants, cafes, in stores. You can actually earn money when you're dining out, and it's the only app in Singapore that will actually pay you to do so. We would have saved so much money if we had known this. Between us, we've already earned over $2,000 cash back already on ShopBack. ShopBack GO is very simple to use. All you need to do is download the ShopBack app and link your credit card or debit card to your account. This means that every time you go into a ShopBack GO merchant, say like a restaurant, as long as you use that credit or debit card, it will automatically give you the cash back. You literally don't have to click through anything, which is amazing, and you don't even have to think about it.
Hassle free. And
now is a great time to join because they are running their $2 deals for new customers like this guy. Me. You haven't used ShopBack GO yet, have you?
Not yet, no.
Not offline. So we're going to be abusing it because they've got $2 deals for places like Yole, which you are obsessed with, the frozen yogurt. Famous Amos, Maki-san, Texas Chicken, and some of our other favourite brands are already on ShopBack GO, like H&M, Guardian, Crystal Jade, and The Daily Cut. And for those of you who are new to ShopBack GO, you can use my promo code Georgia, where you will get $5 cash back with your first purchase. So talking of food, we regret not trying certain foods earlier. I think a common mistake when you move to a new country sometimes is that you're kind of set in your ways. You turn your nose up at certain foods.
Stick to what you know.
It could have been a lot more adventurous when we first moved here. And obviously we have been over the years.
Because we found out we like a lot.
We used to look at chendol and go, that looks gross. Because you know chendol doesn't look appetizing. It's like brown with like weird green slimy stuff in it, and you think, no thanks.
Absolutely not.
But it's so tasty.
Chicken porridge, I like that.
Chicken porridge, same.
I love
And also seaweed.
I hate seaweed.
You don't like seaweed, but I love seaweed now. It's not something I would have ever eaten.
No.
But even like the packets of dry seaweed, like I love it as a snack. I think it's so nice. I mean, I guess that just comes with age and you know, things like that. But definitely,
should have been more open-minded.
We should have been a little bit more open-minded.
So another one is when we first moved to Singapore, the closest supermarket to us was Cold Storage. So we just assumed that they were all the same.
Yes.
We didn't realise that there was like Fair Price, Giant. We shopped at Cold Storage for a good 12 months.
Yeah. And we were like, why is it so expensive? And maybe like 12 months after that, a lot of you guys were telling us, like, why are you shopping in Cold Storage? It's so expensive, go to Fair Price. And now we just make sure we get all our, especially our produce from Fair Price, because it's just so much cheaper. Yeah. Like, I laugh at the prices of fruit and veg in Cold Storage.
It's mad.
All right, a mistake that we made. This is all part of, you know, the journey.
Yeah.
But I feel like we shared apartments with housemates for far too long.
I think we were trying to look for, because accommodation is expensive in Singapore, so we were looking for a cheaper way of doing it.
Definitely.
So living on your own is definitely more expensive, but it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, again, this also depends on what time of life you're at and that kind of thing.
But I've been sharing places with people since I was 19.
I
So
know.
to me, it was. I always thought if we move to a different place or country, share with people and you'll get to know more people.
Yeah.
Which was my mindset.
But it wasn't the case.
But it wasn't the case here. Yeah.
We weren't really sociable with any of our housemates. I mean, we did a video about housemates from hell. I'll link it up here if you guys want to check it out and hear some of our stories. But we didn't have the best experiences.
No.
I wish that we had just got our own place sooner, and I think that would have made us a lot happier.
Yeah, live and learn, right?
You live and learn.
So another one is in the West. I don't think things like air miles are too big of a deal, right?
Yeah, you don't really hear people talking about it as much.
I put it on my credit card, because you'll get the rewards.
Yeah.
But in Singapore, it's a massive thing. So I was always looking at credit cards like, no, why would you have a credit card? Well, you've got the money, why not pay for it? But credit cards give you rewards.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a credit card for a good few months. So I lost out, on a lot of rewards.
Again, it's just about making your money go further. There's lots of things you can do in Singapore to ensure that, you know, you can get the most from your money.
Yeah.
And air miles is definitely one of them. And if you're travelling while you're in Singapore a lot, it's really worth doing.
They add up quick.
They really do.
But another mistake, don't get American Express.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's useless.
He can't use his
it's
American
awful.
Express card like anywhere in
It's
Singapore.
like 50-50. I could have had a lot more air miles if I got the Visa version.
I know.
So that's annoying.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
When we first moved here, we would get cabs everywhere, wouldn't we?
Taxis.
Taxis. Because they're not as cheap as they used to be now, but when we first moved here, we could not believe the price compared to the UK.
So I think what we were thinking was buses and trains in the UK are expensive, so we were assuming.
Well, and also I think we assumed it was like complicated, you know.
So we thought the taxis are reasonably priced compared to the UK.
Yeah.
So we just stuck with taxis.
Yeah.
Little did we know, the MRT and the buses are very good.
Amazing.
And very cheap.
And very cheap.
Yeah.
Super convenient. I think, you know, it's better for the environment as well to get public transport, but it's also easier on your pocket because
massively.
Taxis are cheap, but once you keep getting them every single day, it really does add up.
They're a lot more expensive than public transport.
Yeah.
Like bus and MRT.
Definitely. Okay, I think the last thing we're going to talk about is payment. So many mistakes we've made. I've talked about this before, but I don't know why we find it so difficult, payment in Singapore. There's so many options.
I'm still confused, to be honest.
So they'll say, how do you want to pay? And if you don't know all the options, you're just like, I don't know, I just want to pay.
I just want to pay,
So there's Flash Pay, there's Nets, there's Paywave, there's Grab Pay. There's so many different ways that you can pay. Nets, do you want to pay Visa?
Yeah.
I think for a good few months, we were just like...
I still don't know.
Can we tap? Can I just put my card in? And then if you don't properly say how it is that you want to pay...
So I think I only just learned that, I think Flash Pay...
we still don't know.
It's like the Nets, like for your Easy Link, it comes out of that account.
Right.
So the guy said Flash Pay. I said, yeah, sure, it's got money in my bank account, but I didn't have money on my Nets.
It's very confusing.
So I said, not enough. I was like, but I didn't understand. So I still don't know.
We still don't know. No. If any of you guys can comment down below, clearly telling us each kind of payment and what they mean. how they differ.
And what's the best one to use? I don't know.
Alright guys, we are going to wrap the video up here. We hope you enjoyed it. Do leave a comment below and let us know what you thought of the points that we made today. Remember to subscribe guys if you want to see more from us. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.